Hello everyone, welcome to IELTS and PTE.com. I'll be sharing with you people how to get yourself registered on the portal for the PTE Academic program. The very first thing you should do is visit this URL, that is online.ieltsandpte.com. After that, you have to register. You have to click on register now for getting yourself registered. After clicking on register now, you will see name, in which you have to write your name, email ID, mobile number, followed by a password of your choice. Out of the free courses, you have to select one course which you have opted for. For example, PTE Academic. After clicking on register now, you will get a link on your registered email ID, and then you can get yourself login. I already have a demo account, so I'm directly signing in. After clicking on the link that would be sent on your registered email ID, you will see this kind of interface. This is called a dashboard. On the dashboard, you can see various things such as Test Your English, Guide to PT, Word of the Day, and trending videos. This is the notice board in which announcements related to classes are given on a time-to-time basis. On the dashboard, you can see out of the total tests, how many tests have been attempted by you. Currently, I have not attempted any tests, so this shows total tests taken are 0. Out of the total live classes, how many classes a student has attended would be shown here. And out of the total available videos, how many videos has a student watched would be shown here. If a beginner wants to explore the world of PT, he can take a Test Your English test just to examine the level of English he or she is at while attempting or while registering himself or herself. So after clicking on Test Your English, an interface like this would appear in the front of you, in which you can see various questions. Here, I have already attempted a test. See, I have attempted 5 questions, out of which 2 questions were correct and 3 were incorrect. Rest 31 questions were skipped. So, after attempting, let's say a student attempts each and every question, which is 36 questions. If he or she gets 25 of them correct, so he would be at an intermediate level of English. If a student scores less than 18, then he would be at elementary level. And a score of 29 to 36 would be showcasing an advanced level of English proficiency. So that is all about Test Your English. This on the right hand side is Guide to PT. Here, each and everything about the exam has been provided so that you can have a look and get a brief idea about the examination. About the test. The Pearson Test of English, popularly known as PTE, is an academic English language test designed to evaluate the readiness of non-native English speakers to join a university level English language instruction program. Here, the basic information about PTE is given, followed by the test format, how reading, listening, speaking, and writing tests are conducted, scoring and test results. A student's or a candidate's scorecard would look something like this. Each and every detail about the test is provided here only. How to book a test date and how to send scores to university or institution. So this was guide to PTE. Moving on, just next to dashboard, there is a section for lessons on which it starts from basic grammar lessons. When you click on this, you will find all the topics related to grammar, starting from articles, preposition, conjunction, singular plural nouns, degree of comparisons, and so on. On every topic, there is a theory and videos provided to get a better understanding of the respective topic. For example, let's say somebody wants to learn about articles. So initially, the theory about the articles would be mentioned here, starting with the words a, and the are called articles. Two types of articles, indefinite and definite. So the theory for indefinite article, the theory of definite article, followed by examples. Each and everything has been given about articles. Still, if somebody is confused, he wants to learn more about articles, then he can definitely check out videos regarding articles. All of these videos would be available here.
Hi and welcome to Grammar for You. Let's talk about articles.
See, if somebody does not wants to check out or read the entire theory portion, he can definitely check out the videos. After that, if somebody wants to test whether he or she is able to understand the topic properly or not, then he can definitely take exercises in which he has to fill the answers. Harry Potter is dash orphan who lived with his unkind uncle and aunt. The exercise would be based on the lessons that has been taught earlier. In our case, it was articles. If the student wants to check his answer, he can just click on show answer and each and every answer would be displayed on the screen only. There are multiple exercises available. Moving on, after exercises, there is also a feature about quiz in which 10 questions related to the topic, in our case it is articles, would be given. For example, Sam likes dash Irish coffee he tasted yesterday. So the correct answer here would be the. Similarly, lessons, videos, exercise, and quizzes are available for each and every grammar topic. Noun, noun clause, adjective, adverb, everything is available on the portal. After that, it comes a very crucial part of PTE preparation, that is vocabulary. Vocabulary means the usage of different words, synonyms, or similar words. So there is a list of commonly used words: frivolous, squander, procure, brevity, reminiscence, all the words A to Z, the list of all the words starting from A to Z is available in the vocabulary section. The words, I'll show you itself. The words here would give you the meaning. For example, the word here is frivolous. Frivolous means senseless or thoughtless. The video would also comprise of synonyms and antonyms with a usage in a sentence. So it is a very comprehensive video. It becomes very important to learn a new word. All the words starting from A to Z are available, which could be used to build vocabulary in the vocabulary section. Then comes real world English. In this section, you will find videos related to different words, proverbs, or similar kind of topics. For example, ability. So, where the word ability could be used in real life. Is there any other meaning of the word ability, or is there any other usage of the word? And such kind of information for the words or proverbs mentioned here would be given in this section. You can see there are various topics or words given here starting from A to W, which would also be handy for your preparation. This was all about real world English. In the lessons section, there is one section for spellings as well. Spellings. Here, commonly misspelled words. A list of commonly misspelled words is provided. For example, vacuum. Majority of people spells vacuum differently, but the correct spelling of vacuum is vacuum. A multitude of people would spell vacuum as vaccum. So such words which are commonly misspelled, a list of such words is provided here in this spellings section. There are different words. You can see a variety of words which are commonly misspelled. Furthermore, moving on to live classes. Now the important thing, the practice of PTE in which live classes would be taken, and a student can check out the schedule of live classes from here. One has to simply click on this view batches, and the batches for PTE would be displayed here. For example, PTE demo. The demo sessions would be conducted from Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. That is IST, and 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. for the people following the time zone EST. Similarly, Actual classes of PT evening batch would be from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. IST and 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. EST. The morning batch for PT would be starting from 9 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. and 11:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. EST. If a student misses a lecture, there is also a feature available to watch or to check out previous lectures. A recording of the live lecture would be available after 24 hours. For example, if a student missed a class on week 2 that was about listening, he or she could check out the recorded video from this section. All the videos all the recorded videos would be stored here only. Also, the student has also an option to check out upcoming lectures in the future so that he or she could arrange his schedule accordingly. Example, on 30th May 2025, 8 p.m. would be class for reading MCQ, repeat sentences and write from dictation. This lecture is scheduled on 30th May, 8 p.m. This was all about live classes. Now coming back to the tests, it is very important to practice because one would only know his or her accuracy by attempting tests. So two kinds of tests are available. The first test is question type practice, in which each and every question, read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture, answer short question. Each and every question type according to the module has been given here. So if a student only wants to attempt or practice repeat sentences, he or she could come here and start giving a test. There are a total of 7 exercises for repeat sentences. Similarly, if a students want to practice read aloud questions, he can just simply click on read aloud. He would find 16 exercises related to read aloud questions. Same thing goes for describe image, retell lecture and answer short questions. For describe image, a total of 7 exercises is available. For retell lecture, also 7 exercises, and for answer short questions there are 10 exercises. This was all about speaking and writing module in which a student can attempt individual question types. Moving on to reading section. The reading module comprises of different question types like read and write, fill in the blanks, reading multiple choice questions, and reorder paragraphs. If a person wants to attempt or practice reading and writing fill in the blanks, he can click on read and writing fill in the blanks and can practice out of 8 available exercises. He just has to click on start now and the test would begin. The search engine would ask for certain permissions. You just have to click on allow and the test will begin. But make sure you have headphones connected with you, then and only then you can begin the test. And the final module is listening module. For listening module, each and every question type is also available here, starting from summarized spoken text, multiple choice questions, fill in the blanks, and highlight the incorrect word. The total exercises for summarizing spoken text is 30. Similarly, 4 exercises are available for multiple choice questions and 10 exercises are available for fill in the blanks. In the same manner, a total of 7 exercises for highlight the correct summary questions. In this way, a student can attempt a specific question type by selecting the module and clicking on the question type, and easily can attempt a test. Finally, the mock test. On this portal, there are a total of 15 mock tests. Mock tests are just like the actual exams test, which is also known as full length test. If a students want to attempt a full length test, not a specific question type or a specific module at a time, but all the modules at the same time, then he or she has to attempt a full length test, that is a mock test. A total of 15 mock tests are available on the portal itself, and the evaluation for the mock test takes up to 48 to 72 hours. So if a person attempts a mock test, his evaluation or his score based on the mock test he has given would be available in 48 to 72 hours. This is how you can get access to the PTE course, which is available on the portal. Again, the URL is online.ielsenpte.com.